Welcome class. Today we will start chapter 15 preposition. So what is a preposition? A preposition is a word which is placed before a noun or a pronoun to show its relation to some other words in a sentence. So preposition is a word which is just placed before a noun or a pronoun and it shows the relation between the words which are present in a sentence. So mainly the work of preposition is to show relationship between the words which are present in a sentence, and it is always placed before a noun or a pronoun. So preposition are classified in different classes. Preposition are of different types. So the different types of preposition are simple preposition, compound preposition and phrase preposition, or we can also call it phrasal prepositions. So some examples of prepositions are given. My uncle is in the office. Deepika is sitting beside Siddharth. I am fond of orange juice. He will start work at 5 o'clock. Nitin stood between two girls. So in each of these sentences, preposition is present in it. See, in, beside, of, at, between. These all are kind of prepositions. Now, the simple preposition is also divided into different kinds. What are the different kinds of simple preposition? The first kind of simple preposition is preposition of place. Second one is preposition of direction, and the third one is preposition of time. So the examples of preposition of place, preposition of direction and preposition of time are given. So go through these examples. So we will come to the first type, which is preposition of place. So where we will use preposition of place? Few prepositions are always used for indicating place or where something takes place. So those prepositions which are indicating any kind of place or a person or thing is doing something which is taking place. A place is is being indicated. So that preposition is known as preposition of place. The first example of preposition of place is at, in. Where to use at and where to use in? So at is used with smaller places such as town, villages, schools, etc. So at is used with those sentences in which we are talking about smaller places. Smaller places means like towns, villages, small area, school, garden, room, etc. These all are kind of a smaller area. In that sentence we will use the preposition at with it. My father is at home. So here home, it is a smaller area, so we will use at with it. My uncle lives in Chennai. Here Chennai, it is a large state. It is Chennai is the name of a state, so we will use in with that. So in is used with the names of continent, countries, states and large city. So at is used with smaller areas and in is used with continent, country that are large, which are in a large space. My brother lives in Vrindavan. Rajendra has been living in Jodhpur for 5 years. Here Jodhpur, it is a state, so we will use the preposition in with it. When we use the name of a city or a state and country together in a sentence, we use at for the city or the state and in for the country. So if there is an exception, that if we are using the name of a city or a state and also the name of a country in the same sentence, we will use at with the name of the city or state and we will use in with the name of the country. See the example. I met her at New York in the USA. They live at Rajghat in Delhi. Here Delhi is a state which is large and Rajghat, it is a small area which is present in Delhi. So we will use at with Rajghat and in with Delhi. At and on. Where to use at and where to use on? At is used for a particular place or point which we want to mention. So at is used with those places or with those points that we are talking about, that we want to mention. See the example, why are you knocking at the door? Now we are talking about the door. It is a small place. We are speaking about the point which is the door. So we are using the preposition at with it. We can use on when we talk of a place as a surface. So when to use on? We will use on when we are talking about a place which is acting as a surface. See the example, the cat is lying on the sofa. Here this cat, she is lying on the sofa and this place is acting as a surface where she is lying. So we will use on with it. Between and among. When to use between and when to use among? Between is used for two things or person. Here when we are talking about two person, we will use between. Among is used for more than two person or things. So among, when we are talking about more than two person, we will use among with it. Here we are talking about Damodar and Shekhar, so we will use between. And here Rahul was standing among many people. Here many people means more than two. So among is being used with many peoples because they are more than two. Where to use beside and where to use opposite? We use beside when we mean by the side of, means when something is just beside us, when something is just side of us. Mr. Sharma is standing beside his daughter. Here Mr. Sharma and her daughter, Mr. Sharma and his daughter is standing just side of each other. So beside is being used with it. Opposite is used for a position facing someone or something but on the other side. So meanwhile we will use opposite with those sentences when we are talking about something which are facing each other, which are indicating opposite direction. Like our house is opposite the supermarket. So supermarket is in this direction and my house is in this direction. So both of the things are in opposite direction. So we will use opposite with opposite in those situations. By. By also can be used for beside. So by is also a word which can be used in place of beside. Why are you standing by my table? Here we can also write beside or we can also write by. Why are you standing by my table? Or we can also write why are you standing beside my table? So by is a word which is used in place of beside. We can also use it in the place of beside. We can also use close to. So close is also a word which is used in place of beside. His house is quite close to the police station. Here in place of close to we can also use beside. His house is quite beside the police station. Near and near to. Near and near to is somewhat same. We can use near and near to at the same situations. We use near when we want to say something close by, and near to is the same as near. So whenever we are talking about something which is very close to us, which is very near to us, we will use the preposition near with it. Above. When we use above as a preposition, it means higher than. So when one thing is lower and the other one is at a higher position, we will use the preposition above with it. I hang the photo above the table. Here the thing photo, it is above which thing? It is above the table. So here the photo is higher than the table. So today we have completed preposition of place. In our next video we will start preposition of direction and preposition of time. So your homework is to go through the chapter up to taught. In our next video we will again resume this chapter. So that's all for today. Thank you.